Welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. In 2023, this is course number 3. I'm at Shrewsbury Golf Club, just driven up from Wales where I was yesterday. Weather looks alright, not too bad. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 3 of 2023 at Shrewsbury Golf Club. On the tee, the man who went to Wales to watch the Scotland-Wales rugby match and was a lone voice in a sea of red Welsh rugby jerseys. But his voice was the loudest thanks to the enigmatic brilliance of the superb Finn Russell from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. It's the opener here at Shrewsbury. Par 4, 377 yards, and we're going to veer round to the right. You fade. That's looking down the approach to the first green at Shrewsbury. Second hole at Shrewsbury, first of the par 3s, 151 yards. Looks straightforward, straight down, bunker either side. Third hole at Shrewsbury, par 5, big long one at 515 yards. It's going to dogleg round to the right, or if you're Bryson DeChambeau, straight over the trees. Fourth at Shrewsbury, par 4, 295 yards, fairly straightforward, straight down, couple of bunkers on the left hand side, so you want to move the ball out to the right off the tee. There's another par 4, it's a longer one this time, the fifth hole at Shrewsbury, 436 yards. Dog leg into the left, stroke index 2, a tough one. It's the sixth at Shrewsbury, par 3, about 140 yards. Well, there's a dangerous pond sitting in front of the green, so this means for those that haven't seen any of the videos, the stunt golf ball comes out, and that's Hadrian. I named them alphabetically like the storms. So Hadrian's been away for 3 months while I've been off the course. I was going to build a wall in his back garden, but I'm afraid that's been copyrighted, so you can't have another Hadrian's wall. Anyway, enough of that nonsense, let's crack on. Well, Hadrian took the safe option, couldn't even reach the water. So get a dangerous chip over onto the par 3 6. Here we come to the 7th hole, par 5, 485 yards. It's going to fade to the right, or even a dog leg to the right. Big tree sitting in the middle. Let's have a look at the 8th hole, par 3, 158 yards. Straight down, bunkers to the left, a few trees. Coming to the end of the first half at Shrewsbury, 9th hole. It's a long par 4 at 434 yards. Big bunker sitting in the middle of the fairway. Couple of bunkers either side of the green further down. If we can have a look. We're on the second half now. At the back 9. 10th hole, 306 yards, par 4. And the score in Smithy against the golf course says the golf course is 4.5 shots up. I've played like a complete dummy the last few holes, so let's see if we can improve. 11th at Shrewsbury, 377 yards, par 4. This first hole that's not flat. We're on a different part of the course, come over the railway line. Then into the dip, then rising up. Slight dog leg round to the left, big bunker on the right hand side. This is looking down on the 11th green at Shrewsbury. Much more my type of hole, undulating, whereas the previous ones are all flat. I'd say not particularly interesting for me, it's just the type of holes I prefer. I've come to the 12th, stroke index 1, and this one certainly isn't flat. 436 yards up the hill. It's called Hunger Hill. I don't think the legs are going to like this one very much. When you reach the hill at the 12th, this is a look down towards the green. It goes back down again into the dip and rising up again. A couple of bunkers surrounding a plateau green. 13th hole, par 4, 310 yards. Starts off up the hill. I'm going to go over the crest there. Imagine it looks as if it's going to come down, but we'll see that later on. Over the hill at the 13th, dog leg slightly to the left, so look down towards the green. Fairly bland if I'm honest. 14th hole, par 3, long one down the hill, 235 yards. That's your bunker at either side of the green. 15th hole, only par 5 in the back 9, 485 yards. Uphill to start off with. It's going to fade round to the left, or a dog leg round to the left. We'll see what that's like further up. And this approach to the 15th, the par 5, after you come over the hill, runs back down to the green. That's the 16th, 358 yards at Shrewsbury. The board is actually saying it's got quite a strong dog leg round to the right, but it doesn't look like that. It looks as if it's kind of straight on if you're standing on the tee here. Well, this is a look into the 16th green, and the hole's perfectly straight. I don't know what the board's doing showing it as a dog leg. 17th hole at Shrewsbury, and the fading light. 197 yards, par 3, flat. Bunker either side. Long one. And here we come to the final hole at Shrewsbury. 328 yards, par 4. It's going to fade round to the left. And he asked, what's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? Well, it's a no contest. I've been playing very well off the tee, but the rest of the game's been lousy. So I'm 8 shots over my handicap, so it's game over a long time ago. Anyway, here we progress to the last. Let's see if we can finish with a par. Looking down at the approach towards the 18th green. Fountain in the pond to the left. There's a flag, tree behind it, clubhouse. You better not go left. That's a closer view of the 18th green with the fountain there. I didn't see the wee stream to the right hand side with the red sticks. Not sure where I've gone. I went slightly right of the pond, so whether I've gone in the stream or not, I don't know. Oh, that's me just finished on the 18th at Shrewsbury. Course is in 2 parts. Clubhouse part, holes 1 to 10 in the 18th. Then you go across the railway line. The other side of the railway line's the other 7 holes. The greens are in phenomenal condition. Greens are actually super fast. Fairways are nice. But unfortunately for me, it wasn't really to my taste, the style of the holes. The first 10 are all flat. And you can see each hole kind of up and down a wee bit. And because of deciduous trees, it's all looking a bit bare. It might be totally different in the summer when it blocks off each hole from another if you don't see them through the trees, but today you can see right over, and I think it looks particularly plain. The holes I did like were 11 and 12, much more undulating. I found them to be a level above. Then unfortunately from 13 to 17 it became a lot more plain again. As I said, I found it particularly bland. Coming up the 18th is a nice finishing hole with the pond in at the side and the tree clubhouse in the back, so that's much better. But I have to give it a marking. Unfortunately, as it's not really my cup of tea, it'll be a 5.75 for me. A particularly busy course, and it's a popular course, but sadly just not to my taste. So that's all from me today at Shrewsbury. Staying in Telford tonight, Travelodge. I hope to play at Enville tomorrow and Tuesday, and maybe on to Board Dessert on Wednesday, we'll see. I forgot to add the green fees, £42 midweek, £48 on a Sunday and a Saturday. But that's all year round, so I would certainly advocate any visitors coming, better leaving it to the spring and summer months when the trees start to get leaves on them. I think the course would look a lot better then. I said, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with the condition of the course. I have to say it's in great condition, so you know it's just going to be like that in the summer as a matter of fact.